Hey guys, welcome back to another Unity tutorial. I've tried this tutorial once already and I thought it was so boring, so I'm going to try again. I'll try and make it interesting. I've got a really strong coffee here to spur me on, if you like. But this video is just going to be on particle effects. Now, as you can see, I've got my particle system here. I just went on Game Objects, Create Other Particle System. And this is the default system, and it's got a bunch of controls, a bunch of properties within the controls. There's a ton of controls here, guys. I don't want to go through all of them in this video because you guys got your own brains. You can experiment with them yourself. I don't want my channel to be, do this, do that, and then I want to tell you what there is, and then you guys can learn for yourself and make your own products rather than following along with some rubbish I do. Alright, so yeah, if you hover over the properties, Unity provides you with their own definition of what they do. So start rotation. So there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we can control the duration, how long the actual particle system runs for, the start delay, how long it takes for the system to start, and the start lifetime. That's how long it takes for the actual particles to die. So after say 5 seconds they'll die. We can change it to 3 and they'll die so sooner. Speed, size, rotation, the colour, guys, all simple stuff to control your particles. I'm going to turn off looping. If we go to the emissions, we can change how many particles get emitted, so 20, and they'll appear a lot more. Start. If we stop it, go on simulate. The particle effect simulates with our most recent values. 20 now, guys. There's 20 now. So interesting. So we can make outbursts, for example, like at 3 seconds I want 30 to burst out, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3, boom, there you go. That's pretty cool. So if you want to make a particle effect for a car, alright, the exhaust pipe, smoke's coming out, and every so often the car chokes, and you get the picture. So that's that. We can control velocity, the force, like gravity and stuff. We can put down here. We can control how much gravity force is on the particle. We can control the size over time, color over time. I think I'll do that now actually. Color over the lifetime. We click this and we've got a nice gradient thing opening. We can start it at red, for example. Let's go to yellow. Like fire, for example. That's a good one to do. Simulate. So there you go, guys. It starts red and then goes to an orange and then goes yellow. Boom, that's that. So yeah, there's some really nice things we can do. We can control the speed over time, the size over time, and size by speed. For example, if the particles are travelling at a high velocity, they could be small. If it's travelling at a very slow velocity, going slow, they can be big. So that's good. We can control collisions on objects. We can just give it any objects we want, basically. And this is the renderer, how it's shown in the scene. If I simulate this, guys, and if I rotate, as you can see, the particle is always facing the camera, so it's kind of 2D. Like even if I go up and down, it's still the same. But that's because it's on a billboard kind of render mode. It can be stretched, it can be horizontal or vertical. But if we go to mesh, I've just clicked off the particle system again. And we've got a cube mesh. We can give it any mesh we want, guys, but if we zoom in we can kind of see the shape of the cube. We can control the rotation of this somewhere, rotation and stuff. So yeah, this is all the things you can do within the particle system. So I hope you can find some really good examples. Do some stuff yourself, guys. There's a couple more things I want to mention in this video actually. If I close this, I want to show you guys a graph editor within Unity. This is the kind of a new thing to Unity 3. If I click open editor here, boom, our particle effects editor's open. I'm on the laptop, guys, so I'm going to put my project panel down here and my inspector because the particle panel is quite big. So I'm going to open it again, open the editor, and put it at the side. Yeah, I wanted to do that actually, not collapse them all in one. Alright, guys, so everything that was in our inspectors now in our particle effect panel. So that's that. We can control stuff over time using the graph. For example, the size over lifetime. Let's enable that. Let's click this so we can make a graph, and I want the particles to get bigger over time. There's some presets here. Just click this, for example, and it gets bigger over time. So if I simulate this, and as you can see, they finally became bigger. For example, guys, we can make it start off like that. We can change the start size to like 5 if you wanted to. Let's try again. And they're kind of getting bigger. And we've still got that burst. That was in the emissions one, guys, so I'm just going to remove that. Alright, guys, so this is the graph editor. We can use this with a bunch of properties. We can add kind of different points in the graph and change the curve and stuff. It's very, very flexible. So this is basically how you use particle effects. We can make another system within the actual main system. If I expand my hierarchy here, as you can see, there's another system. This is very commonplace with particles, guys. For example, if you want to make fire in our scene, our first particle effects could be for the actual flames in the fire. The second one can be for the smoke that rises up and floats into the air. We can make another one for the sparks that fly off the wood, if you want. But remember, guys, particle effects do take up overhead in Unity. As a side note, guys, Unity has a window called Profiler, which explains exactly how memory is being used, everything that's going on in your scene. You can control that and see how much your particles are affecting your scene and stuff, and optimize them. Keyword, guys, optimization in your scene. But these are particles. I hope this video has been useful for anyone who's new to them. As you can see, we can make some really nice effects. In the coming videos I'll make some nice effects to show you guys how to use the particle systems, but for now you can research them, hover over the different properties and find out what they mean. And that's particles, guys. I should end this video before my coffee wears off. I'm sorry that this video hasn't been very interesting. It's kind of gone against my my YouTube policies of like short, interesting videos making good stuff, but I had to make this one to show you guys how this works. After we've went through all the basics of Unity, we're actually going to build some products so you guys can make your own money and stuff with Unity. That's where I'm going with this, guys. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.